It's a significant amount that's going to impact students, but this has broader implications across the board in terms of allowing students to transfer to other institutions and in terms of affecting the overall Cartersville and Bartow County community's economy.
Okay, well, I would guess that probably most residents of Cartersville are not students here at the college. So could you tell us how the budget cuts affect the average citizen of Cartersville, Bartow County?
Absolutely. We have numerous sociological and economic and psychological studies that show when your general populace in a community is better educated, that your crime rates go down, your drug use rates go down, and the quality of life in that community actually goes up. The university system made a concerted effort in the first half of the 20th century to put Georgia on the map in terms of education. We have several flagship universities in the system, and if you look across the state and in this county specifically, you see a lot of impact from these local graduates and from these local USG citizens. Those students get their education, they come back, and they contribute to the community in meaningful ways, both sociologically, in terms of culture, in terms of the quality of life, but also in economics. They are the driving factors for the middle class economy and in terms of innovation and entrepreneurship.
So how would you respond to a person that says that it is not the government's job to educate college students?
Well, I would respond to that on 2 points. The first point is that I work for the state system, so obviously I do think that we have some responsibility. And I won't whip out John Locke and quote John Locke, but for a moment, he says that citizens have a responsibility to their government, and their government has a responsibility to those citizens. We all pay taxes. We all want those tax dollars to go toward things that are going to help us. You get no more of a return than your investment in education, because those individuals come back to the community to contribute in very specific and meaningful ways. The second point I would make is that 15 of the 24 legislators on the 2 House and Senate subcommittees went to public state-funded institutions. And I find it to be a little bit hypocritical that those individuals got their educations, went out into the workforce, and they've done great things and gotten elected, and now they're saying to this future generation, you can't have your share of this pie and you can't chase your dreams. And I find that a little bit hypocritical.
I guess finally my last question is, could you tell us anything else interesting that's going on here at the college?
Oh, absolutely. We do stuff all the time here at the college. Our student life coordinator, Jen Wright Purcell, is very active. She helps coordinate and schedule things here on campus all the time. I know from our division, the humanities division alone, we're going to be bringing in a couple of different poets, and these events are open to the public. We like for the campus community and the Bartersville community to come in and experience these events as well. The college is always active in these endeavors.
Okay. Well, it was really great to meet you, and
Good to meet you.
I really enjoyed our conversation.
Yes.
Right now I'm with Neil Hopper. How you doing, Neil?
Doing well, thank you.
Neil, tell everybody who you're with.
I am with Emmanuel Broadcasting, better known as the Praise FM, FM 91.7 here in Cartersville.
I had no clue that y'all were broadcasting as many places as you are broadcasting. Tell everybody where you're broadcasting to.
Well, we have 2 stations and 10 translators.
Tell everybody what a translator is.
Okay, a station, obviously people know about FM and AM radio. We have 2 of those. We have 2 FM stations. They're full-blown stations. One's here in Cartersville. The other one is in Piedmont, Alabama, just outside of Jax State on Highway 21. Now, the translators they're just like a little small, what I'd say a mini station. They give us the ability to send a signal into a localized area. For example, Marietta, Woodstock, Ellijay, Dalton, Canton, those areas. I have translators in all those areas, and while you may not be able to get 91.7 there loud and clear, you can flip over to my translator at 92.3 FM in Marietta, for example, and hear me fine. 100.9 FM in Woodstock. I get calls from Alpharetta, Roswell, all over Woodstock, Kennesaw, off of that one translator. And I have one in Chattanooga, 104.3 FM. So I have 10 of those around North Georgia. I have one in Fort Payne, Alabama, and then the one in Chattanooga. And those are the only 2 that I have outside of the state of Georgia.
So right here out of Cartersville, you are reaching a lot of people.
Sure, absolutely.
What's the goal?
The goal is to share the message of Jesus. We're a Christian radio station, and you know, we share that message each and every day. We've done that for 27 years to encourage people. You know, we find that even people who have faith, they grow weak. We want to strengthen them. We want to play music and programming and share words of encouragement each day that encourage them to continue their walk of faith and their journey with the Lord. And you know, that's what we do every day. We do that with music, we do that with programming, and we're excited about the opportunities for the future.
Now, you're a nonprofit. You can outrun commercials.
That is correct, and that's something, you know, people hear us raising money and doing share times or share-a-thons on the air. We're licensed as a non-commercial station, and with a non-commercial licensing, you can't run commercials. Now, we do have underwriters, and you probably would be more familiar maybe with Georgia Public Radio. The way they gain their support and the way we gain our support is very similar in that we ask listeners and businesses to donate or underwrite the ministry. That's how we stay on the air.
With the economy the way it is, how's that going?
It's been tough over the last couple of years. We've cut, by the end of this month, we will have cut 7 employees, full-time employees. We have shut down 3 internet radio stations. We had 1 in Spanish, 1 in Russian, and 1 in Portuguese. Those are all gone. And we've cut our budget probably by $350,000 a year.
But it's working right now.
Oh, it's working. We're still on and we're still functioning. Thank the Lord. People have been very kind, but you know, there have been some tough days. But you know, here's the thing: almost every nonprofit and every church in the community will tell you that there have been some difficult days over the last 2 years. And I think a lot of that has to do with the overall economy. And but we're here, and we're thankful to be here. And the people have responded over the last couple of months and helped us, because quite frankly at one point we weren't sure that we were even going to make it.
Tell everybody how they can hear you here in Cartersville.
You can listen to 91.7 FM in Cartersville. Pull us up on the web, ibn.org, and just listen in. I'm on every morning. We have a full staff. We have live announcers on all day long until 6 o'clock every night, and we still ask for your prayer requests. We still want to connect with our audience. If people are hurting and they just need prayer or need to talk with someone, that's what we're here for, and we want to continue to connect with people in that way.
Neil, thank you for joining us on Cartersville Uncut.
I lie in bed and I dream of you. I wake up and smile as I think of you. And if I don't see you at least twice a day, I might as well stay in bed. And oh, Starbucks, I love you. Oh, Starbucks, I love you. White chocolate mocha, steamy hot cocoa, iced cappuccino, with whipped cream and sprinkles, tall frappuccino with scone on the side, maybe a croissant, I just can't decide. Tall grande venti, I don't really care. Just give me some caffeine and I will be there. And oh, Starbucks, I love you. I love you. If you ever closed, I would be so depressed that I wouldn't go out or even get dressed. I'd just lay in my bed and dream of the day that I'll have my next latte. And oh, Starbucks, I love you. Oh, Starbucks, I love you. Starbucks, I love you. Oh, Starbucks, I love you. I love you, Starbucks.